and welcome to Take 5. I'm your host, Millie. Thank you so much for joining us on this Monday afternoon. Here's what we've got to kick off your week.
I'm here with Renata, who is the owner of Alive Studios. And look at all these amazing paintings. You have a lot of amazing work. And in just a little bit, we're going to see some artwork. She's going to do some live artwork. That's right, Alive, live. See what I did there? And so you want to stay tuned for that.
And back in our studio today, habanero, scorpion blood, and green apple. We're going to explore and taste the many flavors of sweet blazing pickles. And pop quiz, what is crunchy, tasty, and it goes best with pickles? This local business is stopping by to give you the answer later on in our show. But before we get to some good eating, how about some good reading? This local bookstore is helping you hit the books and letting your imagination run wild.
Supporting local businesses in all aspects is important, including in our bookstores. At Ante Books in McAllen, they are making sure to make that safe haven for all bookworms. Let's take a look. A collection of stories representing an idea come to life. Ante Books in McAllen may have opened their doors in 2024, but that idea was born much earlier.
Ante Books is a store where you can walk in and kind of feel yourself represented in the books that we have, in the decor we carry. It's just a different experience. It's a unique book shopping experience.
We all have our future plans spinning around our minds, waiting to become a reality. And for owner Selena Herrera, she got just that.
I decided to open this place up because I wanted to see something, or I wanted to be somewhere that I've envisioned in my mind.
Believe it or not, Selena fell in love with reading before she even knew how to read. She knew the power of knowledge that came with it and has loved it ever since.
That's the beauty of reading, is that you can read anything and you yourself get to decide what that becomes for you.
Anytime she travels outside the valley, Selena always makes it a goal to visit local shops. She sees how different they are compared to some big box stores. There's something about them that feels so personable, something that makes you feel invited.
But I feel like when you come into an indie bookstore, it's like listening to a vinyl record. You know, there's like a crunchiness, there's texture, there's a little bit more to it.
With that comes the unique stories, the reasons why people have wandered in. It's that warm, welcoming feeling of visiting a place that truly values every customer. But it goes far beyond that. Selena and her best friend Gloria created this bookshop and creative studio to show the valley that if you're looking for a safe space, you'll find it here.
One of the big mottos here at Ante Books is to bet on yourself, to bet on your community, because opening this up was a big risk, but I ultimately placed that bet on for myself as the business, but also for my community.
Hosting events on a weekly basis, Ante Books never feels empty. Whether it's a local author's first reading, a new book launch, or even a yoga class, it's all rooted in the community. They're not just selling books, they're making a space for conversation, creativity, and most importantly, connection.
I feel really grateful for the community that's kind of built itself, because people just walk in, they look around, they feel the energy, and usually they like it and they stay.
Creating a home away from home, for yourself and for others. That's what Selena compares to writing your own book. You get to create your own narrative and you get to choose how the story goes. And so that leads to the name Ante or Auntie, a word you may be familiar with in poker. It actually resonates here as well.
It's not about the cards that you're dealt, it's about how you play the hand. So Auntie is very much that of, this is how I'm gonna play, and it's gonna be just going all in, not knowing what's on the other side.
For Take 5, I'm Irani Cantu.
Still ahead on Take 5, you've seen him stop by businesses all across the RGV, but Deleon is revealing a big new life update to us on our Take 5 couch. His 5 facts are coming up. Plus, a city in the RGV was recently ranked as one of the most overweight locations in the U.S. The dietitian tips that will help you maintain a healthy body mass index are coming up right after the break.
Tuition-free Harmony Public Schools has 2 Brownsville campuses where students are guided through hands-on learning and new discoveries, preparing them for futures shaped by science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. In addition to strong academics, Harmony offers a variety of athletics and student clubs that encourage teamwork, creativity, and leadership beyond the classroom. From preschool through post-high school graduation support and with a 100% college acceptance rate, Harmony believes every child deserves a no-cost education tailored to their needs and focus on success. Apply now at harmonytx.org/apply.
I need home, auto, and business insurance pronto.
You came to the right place. We don't call it pronto for nothing.
Es pronto, pronto.
Pronto is very pronto.
How pronto is pronto?
Faster than a flying chancla.
But is it reliable?
More reliable than sana colita de rana.
Sounds good to me. Sign me up for pronto, pronto.
That's the only way. Pronto is pronto.
Call now and save. Your one-stop shop for all your insurance needs. Pronto Insurance is our name and our promise.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? Even during these difficult times, the insurance company is working as hard and as fast as possible to do whatever it takes to pay you as little as possible. You need my help. Call me now for your free consultation. We can safely meet with you in person, by FaceTime from your cell phone, or by internet from your home, or from our exclusive client-only conference room. We can even come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Westlaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, or anywhere in between, the help you need is just a phone call away. Call me now and I'll start fighting for you. I'm attorney George Rubio. Call me now.
Dear Texas, at HEB, we partner with farmers around the world to bring you Cafe Au Lait, made from 100% Arabica beans. And from the world's finest coffee beans, we create blends in over 40 different flavors that Texans love. From whole and ground beans to single-serve cups, iced coffee, and cold brew. No matter how you drink your coffee, every time you take a sip, you'll know it was grown just for you. Cafe Au Lait, sourced around the world, brought to Texas with love from HEB.
Somebody. Colère, this is Jesse.
Jesse, I need you to man the phones. Valerie's away from her desk for a few minutes.
Happy to, Mr. Rubin, sir, but how'd you know I'd answer the phone so you could tell me that?
Because you're always there, Jesse. Just before we need you.
Call Colère because we care.
That's how we do things at Colère.
When your alarm goes off,
That's when we come online.
Run with what's new this morning.
What's happening now?
And what's next for you?
Breaking news you need to know now.
The latest forecast for you
and your family, so you're all ready for the day.
Get what's new
now
and next, starting at 4:30 on Channel 5 News.
And right here at 7A.
Because we're on all morning long.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, RTV.
Channel 5 News this morning.
And GMA all morning long.
It's something none of us want to hear. The city of McAllen has been named the most obese city once again. Here to tell us how we can help combat this is registered dietitian Peggy Ramon Rosales. Peggy, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We're tackling a bit of a tough topic today. We're talking obesity. We know that it's very prevalent here in the Rio Grande Valley, but let's break it down a little more for our viewers. As far as obesity goes, what do those numbers look like?
Okay, so with a BMI range of 30 and above, it's considered obese, right? And of course, how to calculate if I'm obese or not, there's an actual BMI calculator that we can just Google search quickly, and that you just plug in the height and the weight, and that calculates it for us. And so, of course, the goal is to reduce the weight depending on the height, right? There is much more to it, right? So, in regards to muscle mass, right, and actual body fat, there's other ways to actually indicate if we are considered obese depending on the body fat, right? And so, which is a much clearer picture versus total weight. Hey, what if I have more muscle, right?
Right, exactly.
So there is
Makes
different
it a little
ways
more clear.
Sure. And of course, we think about ways to combat it, ways to target weight loss. You know, the one thing that I see quite often in my office when patients come in, I want to lose weight, right?
Right.
A lot of them, almost 90% of them, they do not eat breakfast.
Wow.
So,
okay.
It's very common.
I'm guilty of that too. Yeah. I do not eat breakfast. Yes, it's sometimes hard. Yes.
With our pressed, time, right, in regards to getting to work on time or whatnot.
Right.
The mornings can be a little hectic, right?
Right.
And so we want to try aiming for quick options, focusing on more protein in the morning.
Okay.
Ideally, whether I'm going to grab a little homemade or a shake, right? Preferably maybe making some good with Greek yogurt, maybe some good fruit, some almond milk.
higher in protein is what we're definitely looking for. Okay.
Protein. And there's a lot of alternatives now. You can just grab and go those pre-made shakes. Those are okay. Majority of them are if they're lower in carbohydrate. A balance is key though, not only just protein, but having a little bit of complex carbohydrates that are a little bit of oatmeal with the protein, some good fruit, right? Healthy fats are very satiating, very satisfying. So we start the day off really balanced and we feel good, right? Normally that leads to a good decision for lunch, right?
Okay, that makes sense. Yes, definitely makes sense.
And so whenever we starve ourselves and then here comes lunch, I'm craving the world.
I want everything.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. That totally makes sense.
No, yes,
so we always want to try to aim for a good, healthy breakfast, maybe full of protein if you can.
Yes.
But is there also some other things we can do as far as maybe physical activity?
Of course, and even a little bit of walking. For patients that do exercise and they don't, of course, I do see almost double the weight loss.
Wow.
So it is quite significant. We're burning calories, we're at a much, more of a deficit, and we're burning more fat.
Right.
Type of activity is important, not just like maybe cardio, but maybe incorporating some good weight-bearing activity, your own body weight for activity, or of course some weights to really target that muscle. So we're increasing muscle, we're burning fat. We're a fat-burning machine whenever we have more muscle mass on us.
Well, there you go, guys. So those are some good things that we can start to aim. Try having breakfast tomorrow morning. Try getting out there for a walk. And of course, Peggy, if people have more questions, maybe they want something a little more personalized, where can they find you?
Yes. So we are in the North Park Village Plaza, 8025 North 10th Street in McAllen.
Perfect. Peggy, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
And again, if you would like some more information into making healthier choices for you and your family, you can follow Peggy at PR Nutrition Consulting on Instagram and Facebook. You can also visit her website, that is prdietitian.com. Do you have a special event coming up? Joe Deleon is sitting down with one Valley artist that may be able to help you capture the memories in a whole new way. And here's your pop quiz hint. It may be a little corny. No, nothing yet. We're gonna get your answer. And we're working in a sweet and salty treat before dinner right after this. Stay with us.
At Dental Associates of McAllen, Farr, and Edinburgh, we are focused on having the latest technology. We are conveniently located off of Nolana in Farr and McAllen, as well as Jackson Road in Edinburgh. Give us a call for your next dental appointment.
2025, this is your year of home ownership, the year you will become the owner of your own home. With Affordable Homes of South Texas, your dream of owning a safe and affordable home is closer than ever. Secure your family's future and start a new chapter. Visit us at our office in Weslaco and McAllen, or go to www.ahsti.org. Do it now for your family and your future.
Bad sleep?
The worst.
There's really no excuse for bad sleep during the Memorial Day Super Sale at Denver Mattress.
Shop top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Purple, Heirloom, or save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Take up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and score a $300 gift. Save 30% on our Doctor's Choice lineup, any size, any model. Plus, get 60 months no interest and free shipping.
The Memorial Day Super Sale on now at Denver Mattress.
Statistically, fun is undefeated. From porch lights to stadium lights, from the blind to the barbecue, it wins. Hunting deer, dove, or quarterbacks. It wins loud, and it wins quiet. It hangs on and knows when to let go. And you don't have to wait for the final score, because fun can't lose.
Are you prepared for a hurricane? We are at Lee's Pharmacy. We have generator power to keep us working during the storm. Today, it's the water hose. Tomorrow could be the real thing.
Go to Lee's, they've got it.
Point Isabel ISD would like to recognize the outstanding achievements of the top 10 seniors proudly. Each of you has displayed exceptional dedication, resilience, and talent throughout your academic journey. Your hard work has paid off, and we are excited to see your future. Remember, this accomplishment is just the beginning. Keep striving for excellence and continue to chase your dreams. Congratulations to our top 10 seniors. You've made us all proud. Point Isabel ISD together, we are Tarpon strong.
Looking for a furry friend to brighten your day? Every Thursday on Channel 5 News at noon, we'll be highlighting an adorable animal looking for their forever home.
Very lovable, loves cuddles.
Then on Take 5, join us for our Love Your Pets segment. A local veterinarian joins us in studio with advice to keep your pets happy and healthy.
If you're trying to give your dog a pill, you could put it in a little piece of this.
Join us every Thursday on Channel 5 News at noon and Take 5.
Pet of the Week is supported by Bert Ogden Volvo.
From buttery popcorn to flaming hot, this husband and wife duo are making some mean homemade kettle popcorn. And from Botello's Kettle is Freddie and Amy Botello. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us here.
Okay, so I'm a big popcorn fan, I gotta say, but kettle, you don't always find kettle everywhere. Why did you guys get started in all of this?
It all started when we moved down here from Indiana. We're originally from Indiana. We moved down here, and I happened to bump into a gentleman at a flea market doing popcorn.
Okay.
And I love popcorn, so
yeah,
he was looking for some help. I helped him out for a little bit, and I was with him for about 4.5 years. He retired. He gave up the business, and I talked to my wife. I said, "Baby, what do you think?"
And what did she say?
Sure.
And the rest is history.
Yes,
so you guys have a lot of different flavors, some that are a little different. I saw this dill pickle there. Yeah. Which ones are the ones that people usually come back for?
A lot of times, usually when they taste the pickle, it amazes them because it tastes like a real pickle without the juice.
Okay.
You know, so they enjoy it because I've heard, hey, I used to get some pickle juice on my popcorn, and I said, I got it here, and it's not soggy. It's all complete, you know, it's fresh.
That is a good, I've never heard of putting pickle juice on the popcorn, but you don't need to, that's exactly what he's saying. You don't need to with this popcorn. So can you talk me through a little bit about the difference? Because obviously this is kettle. You're popping it in an actual kettle.
Actual kettle, yes.
So it's a little, is it crispier? What is the difference?
The things with it, it stays more fresh, more fluffier than what it would be on a original, on a machine, on the microwave. Well, yeah, the microwave and everything, because that's basically got a lot of steam in it, and it makes it kind of a little soggy to a point, and this one just all pops up nice and fresh.
Ooh, okay, so I asked a little earlier, what is the best seller? And of course, down here in the Valley, he said it's Takis. Of course it's Takis. So I'm gonna take a little try here. I'm not the best with spice. I'm a little scared. But while I do, can you tell people at home where they can come and try it for themselves?
Okay, so this weekend we have 2 pop-up markets. We are going to be at the 4x4 Sports Bar and Tacos in Edinburgh. It used to be the old Build-A-Burger in Edinburgh.
Okay.
And then on Sunday, we're going to be at Southern Market Boutique in Edinburgh as well on Jackson.
Perfect. So lots of fun events. I hope you guys heard that crunch on my mic. It is very crunchy, very crispy, and it tastes just like a Taki. That is incredible. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today and bringing us all this crunchy goodness.
We also have little party bags for anybody that's interested in party.
Little bags. Okay, perfect. So just in case you don't want to finish the full bag, they've got a little mini size too.
Those are you have to order them ahead of time.
Special order. Okay, perfect. So we'll let people know where they can do that. Thank you guys once again for joining us.
Thank you so much.
And again, if you want to place an order from Botello's Kettle, you can give Amy or Freddie a call. Their numbers are 956-293-9343, and that gets you some delicious popcorn straight to your hands. And speaking of hot, let's take a look at what you should be wearing tonight. Meteorologist Cecilia Gutierrez has our Take 5 fashion forecast.
Well, we are pretty much done with rain chances, at least for most of the 7-day forecast. Now, we're also not going to have a ton of cloud cover, so we're talking short sleeve shirts. We are talking the hats, the sunglasses back into the fashion forecast as we stay in the 90s. Now, the next couple of days will be heating up just a little bit. Southeasterly winds make it a little bit more humid with the mid and upper 90 type of temperature range coming back. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
Drawings that are giving new life to your special events. Deleon has the story on an artist that is providing live art services to the RGV.
Yes, well, I'm here with Renata, who is the owner of Alive Studios, and right now she's actually doing a painting as we speak. This is really cool. This is my first time seeing this, but Renata, I want to know more about you. You know, when did you start painting and discover your passion for this?
So since I was a little girl, my mom always bought me those coloring books that we all get when we're little, and from there my passion for art just grew, and I just love the joy that it brings to people, sharing that talent. So, yeah.
And so I just have to know, when did you decide to turn this creative passion into an actual job, something you do for a living?
Yeah, so one day one of my friends just told me, hey, can you do a portrait of me and my boyfriend? And I was like, sure. I mean, I've always liked art. And I did it, and from then on, I just saw a TikTok of a girl that did live art at events. And I was like, oh my God, that's such a beautiful way to share art with people. So one day I just did a birthday party, and it just blew from there, yeah.
That's pretty cool. And so when you're at these events, I'm pretty sure you have hundreds of people that want these, is that right?
Yeah, sometimes I've done, well, the max I've done is like 80 guests, because it does take a while for me to do the paintings. But I've done weddings with 200 people or more.
And this is done on the spot?
Yeah, so this is live art. It's done then and there. I take the photo of the guests, and at the end of the wedding, they can come up to my table and I give them their portrait.
That's pretty cool. How long does it take you to do each portrait?
So it depends. Some people take more than others because they have more details on their clothes and all that stuff. But more or less, I would say maybe 5 minutes on each portrait or less.
And so if somebody is trying to reach out to you to maybe get you for their event, how can they reach you?
They can reach me to my phone number, my Instagram, or Facebook.
Fantastic. And this painting is coming along nicely. You can't, oh, actually you can't see it. It's actually really, really cool. And so what are you doing right now?
So right now, Joe has a little bit of detail on his shirt. So I just want to do that logo, Take 5 logo on his shirt. That'll be the last detail over here.
What is your favorite thing about what you do?
Honestly, the joy that it brings to people. Whenever I show them their portrait, they just like smile. And it just makes me happy to see people like happy. For me, it's just something simple, right? A little painting. But for them, it makes them feel, I guess, seen, important, you know? Just seeing themselves in a different way, I guess.
And I feel like you do play such an important role in other people's lives, because just like this painting over here, you know, it's a first dance for a couple.
Correct.
You know, you play such an important role with capturing that.
Right. So I think people appreciate it more because it's, you know, handmade. It's different than an actual photo, I guess. So it just brings joy to people again, and it's something that they can remember always. So I'm done with your portrait.
Okay.
Do you want to see it?
Yes, of course. Look at that. That is insane. And it even says Joe on there. And if you guys want a portrait like this for your events, you need to reach out to Alive Studios and book them for your event. For Take 5, I'm Joe Deleon.
We told you where to place your purse. Now we're going to show you where to place your napkin. Our table talk is next. And the Brownsville Public Library is reminding you that Mother's Day is every day. They're hosting their Flowers and Manicure with Mom today at 6 p.m. at both of their branches. You can craft paper flowers while the Salon and Spa Institute provides a manicure for Mom. Don't miss it.
This is him. You need an eye exam.
Wait weeks for an appointment? Now that's criminal.
Word on the street is at Stanton Optical, you don't have to wait for an eye exam. 2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam for $79 all same day. Stanton Optical, easiest our thing.
This is good? Huh? My name is Omar Ochoa from the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, and today we're answering questions from real clients and real people with real insurance problems. My insurance company already paid me some money for my claim. Can you still help me? We may still be able to help you get more money from your insurance company. Just because you get paid doesn't mean you get everything you need for repairs. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm so that we can help you get the money you need for repairs.
Since 1974, El Pato has been serving Mexican food that's hot, fresh, and made to order. Patos are handmade tortillas filled any way you want. Start your day with Patos filled with eggs, bacon, chorizo, you name it. For lunch or dinner, savor our famous guisado, beef or chicken, on a pato or on a plate. And El Pato also cooks up tasty Mexican plates from fajitas to meaty, cheesy enchiladas, all from scratch. So dine in or carry out at any El Pato valley-wide.
This week, who will be the new pope as Cardinals cast secret votes inside the Sistine Chapel? David Muir will be right there as the world waits. The papal conclave begins. World News Tonight with David Muir is the most watched newscast in America.
Attention RGV, big news. As of January 1st, Texas no longer requires a state inspection to renew your personal vehicle. That's right, just bring your ID and auto insurance and you're ready to renew. At Bridgepoint Insurance, you can purchase auto insurance and renew your registration all at once. We offer DMV services such as registration renewals, title transfers, permits, and more. And don't forget to take advantage of our drive-through service. Visit Bridgepoint Insurance in McAllen, Mission, or Donna. Bridgepoint Insurance, we got you covered.
Mrs. Lopez, thank you for your trust and patience in this most trying of times. Our hope is that this resolution and compensation can begin to heal and strengthen your family. We are here for you, always.
KRGV Channel 5 has a strong commitment to closed captioning our broadcasts. This allows the deaf and hard of hearing to watch the news and get the same information as our other viewers. For more information on KRGV Channel 5 closed captioning, contact Paul Aguayo, P.O. Box 5, Weslaco, Texas, 78599-0005. You can call Paul at 956-968-5555, extension 5627, or email Pablo A at krgv.com. After hours phone number 956-968-3636.
At Stanton, get a stash of contacts for year-round freshness. With 1 year of AccuView Oasis for $149, plus a free contact lens eye exam. Lowest price of the year. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Hey guys, we are keeping it classy here at Take 5, and joining us today is Dr. Barbara Baggerly. Hinojosa, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Now, today we're going to be talking a little bit more about napkins. So no matter the size of the napkin or the type, we should kind of know exactly where to place it, right?
Yes, and if you're like my husband, you're looking at a place setting like this and really pretty napkins, and you're like, do I use those? Do I not use those? I always tell them, yes, you use them. They're there. So we do use whatever napkins the hostess has placed for us, and in this case, we do have cloth napkins. And there is a way to place that napkin. So first of all, anytime we sit down, immediately when we sit down, it is time to remove the forks, get the napkin, and place it on your lap.
Okay, now how are we going to place this on our lap? Because there's a right way to do it, right?
There is. So we want to gently unfold it, and we want to place it on our laps with the top part folded down. So just a little bit of the top part folded down. This allows for our clothing to stay protected just in case any food falls down, it won't get on our clothes. But also that top little flap, that's what we're going to use to wipe our mouth. We're only going to use that flap because one, it stays up so it doesn't go up against your clothes, but two, we're not going to use the whole napkin to clean our face.
Makes sense. All right, now, so we're gonna have this on the whole time at the dinner table. What if we have to be excused? Where do we put the napkin?
Such a good question. It stays on our lap the entire time. That's such a great point. But let's say I do need to excuse myself. And by the way, if I need to excuse myself, I tell you, please excuse me. I do not have to announce where I'm going. Nobody cares that I'm going to the restroom, right? So I just say, please excuse me. I take the napkin. I usually just take it from the center and I place it on the chair as I get up. Because that is the indication to waitstaff that I'm returning. So they won't clear my plate. However, at the end of the meal, if I am done, I'm gonna take that napkin and place it to the left of my plate, just like this. I'm not gonna fold it, I'm just gonna place it down. That allows the waitstaff to know I'm done, they can remove my plates. We never place it on top of the table, on top of the plate, because there's likely food there and we're gonna get the napkin even dirtier.
Okay, now this is also a great way of keeping that communication with the waitstaff and also they know what you're talking about and you know what they're talking about. So it's that nice kind of, you're communicating even though you're not really speaking to each other in, I guess, in that sense, right?
Yes, because most very trained wait staff, they don't want to interrupt you. You're engaged in conversation. You're enjoying the moment with your family, your friends, your colleagues, so they don't want to interrupt. So they are watching the signs that we're giving them, and then we let them do their jobs. They're very well trained in this.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing a little bit more about napkin etiquette. All I really knew was to put it on your lap. I did not know that there was a way to make sure that it's put down whenever you're done or whenever you're being excused. So now I know this information. So thank you so much for sharing a little bit more.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right. Well, also guys, remember, every single Monday, we're here for Take 5 Table Talk, and Dr. Hinojosa is here to share a little bit more information every Monday, like I said.
You will never guess which celeb our very own Joe Deleon ran into. His star-studded 5 facts are coming up.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Westlaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
At Texas National Bank, we know what running a local business means.
Good morning, everybody.
And the countless moments no one ever sees. From the early mornings to the long hours and every moment in between, we are there with you.
Magic Valley Electric is more than an electric company. We've created programs that give back to our community and support the dreams of students through our scholarship programs throughout the Rio Grande Valley. Our members also do their part by rounding up their electric bills up to the nearest dollar. Their donations help us give 100% of that money to local charities. We power more than buildings. We empower our people right here in the Rio Grande Valley. Magic Valley Electric Cooperative, empowering you, empowering our community.
On behalf of the Lyford CISD School Board of Trustees, administration, and staff, we congratulate the Lyford High School class of 2025 and wish them much success in their future endeavors. Go out and show the world why great things happen here.
At Dental Associates of McAllen, Farr, and Edinburgh, we are focused on having the latest technology to make your appointment as efficient and comfortable as possible. We take great pride in providing our community with high-quality, patient-centric care and oral health education. We are in-network with most dental insurances and conveniently located off of Nolana and Farr and McAllen, as well as Jackson Road in Edinburgh. Give us a call for your next dental appointment.
If you've been hit by a drunk driver, your primary concern should be reclaiming your health. Call me and let me represent you and secure the maximum compensation that you deserve.
Call the Law Giant today at 9 million.
You've seen him out and about all around the valley, bringing you the latest in food, fashion, and fun. Today, we're sitting down with our very own Joe Deleon to get to know him a little better. Joe, you're on the Take 5 couch today.
It's nice. It feels great.
How does it feel?
Feels great.
Yeah.
I could sleep on this.
It looks like it was made just for you.
Perfect. Perfect. I'll take a nap.
So we're going to learn 5 facts about you today.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to kick it off with our first one. The first one is you are a lover of motorcycles.
That is correct. I wasn't always a lover of motorcycles. When my father passed away, he had a motorcycle. He passed it down to me, and I started riding. I developed a love for motorcycles. So I still have that motorcycle to this day.
Wow.
And I ride it. There's nothing like the wind in your hair.
Yeah, and we have not had the pleasure of seeing Joe ride in on his motorcycle yet.
Not
but
yet.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Yes.
So you have to keep watching because he'll probably run in on an episode one day.
One day, hopefully.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Now your second one is something that we have in common. You love Impractical Jokers.
Oh, yes.
I do too. Who doesn't? but you got to meet Sal from Practical Jokers.
That's right. It was actually a weird coincidence. I was in Austin with my friends. We went to a barbecue place, and I was in line. And you know his laugh.
Yeah.
It's distinct. There's
Very
a laugh.
distinct, yes.
You know it. And
Yeah.
I heard it, and they're like, that's not him. I was like, it's Sal. They're like, no, it's not. I was like, okay. Move up in the line a little bit. And then I heard it again, and I was like, that's Sal from Impractical Jokers. And they're like, no, it is not. I'm like, yes, it is. And so it didn't hurt. I said, I'm going to go ask. And
Right.
so I asked him, and of course, we got a selfie with him.
Nice.
And it was him. I thought it was filming. I was a little concerned. I didn't want to
Right, you were like, am I ruining this filming right now?
Or am I in on it? No,
Yeah.
but it was good. It was fun.
That is so cool. I love that you were so insistent. I know his laugh. You're like, it is him.
You could hear it, and you know
Yes.
instantaneously it's him.
Exactly. Well, we're going to move to our third fact now. So we actually have a third guest here with us. I hope everybody can see that. That is your third fact. You won a Telly Award. Tell us about it.
Yes, so I used to work with a school district in Harlingen, and I went ahead and I made a video highlighting a lot of the people, the backbone of Harlingen CISD, which are the custodians, the bus drivers, and the people that really, you know, help the students get to school,
right,
make their lunches, make sure that the environment's clean. And I wanted to do something that kind of showcased them. And I made that video in 2018, right after I graduated.
Wow.
And didn't think it was going to win an award, but, you know, they submitted it, and they told me, hey, you won this Telly Award. And it's actually the school district's first Telly Award. And so I was very honored and happy that I could take part in that.
Wow. And so this, I'm going to read this here just so everybody can see it.
Sure.
Stepping stones. So just straight new into the business, but now here you are with us. And everything you produce definitely is award-winning worthy.
Oh, thank you for that.
So I can say I'm surprised.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, it's very heavy.
Yes, it is very heavy. We're trying to be very careful with it, but we're going to move on to your next fact here. Now, this one I know because I've seen a little bit of it. You are a singer and you sing at your church.
That's right. And around this time in 2018, I started singing at my church, Lifeline Heart of Worship, and it has been a tremendous blessing. You know, to lead those into worship, and something I didn't even think I could do. I didn't think I could sing before that, but I started doing it, and it was just a passion. You know, there's nothing like creating something from absolutely nothing, and I think that's sometimes what we do. You know, you just set the atmosphere, you know.
And I can say, when you talk about it, I know that you tell me you do it quite often, sometimes multiple times a day, but you can tell you love it. You really, really do.
I really do. I really do. I don't know if Brandon likes it so much because we're in the same office, but I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, he has a beautiful voice, so definitely I think we all can agree on that. It's beautiful. We'll tolerate it. We'll tolerate it.
Thank you.
And your last fact, I'm most excited for this. I'm going to try not to cry.
Don't cry, don't cry.
I won't cry, but you have a special announcement.
That's right. I recently got engaged. In fact, it's as recent as last week. It was a beautiful moment for me and my now fiance. That's kind of crazy to say on TV, but the Take Fivers are the first to know. Nobody knows. I haven't made this announcement to anybody except for my immediate family, of course, and of course the Take 5 team. But yes, I'm engaged.
And everything went smoothly.
Everything
you had a
was
whole
great.
plan.
Yes. I was nervous. She said I pulled it off really well. She said that, you know, I did not see it coming. And I was like, okay, that's what I wanted. But it happened so flawlessly. You know, everything happened the way it needed to happen. And it was just a beautiful moment that I got to spend with her.
Perfect. Well, I have to say, I know everybody watching as well as all the Take 5 team says congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
We are so happy for you. Thank you so much for sitting with us today and letting us get to know you a little better.
Thank you for having me.
And a reminder, you can watch Joe here every day. Make sure you check out more of his stories right here on Take 5. Okay, we've had our popcorn. Now we need some pickles. We are trying some brand new flavors together a little later on in the show. And this is your reminder. Check in on your plants. It's International Day of Plant Health, and this next RGV business has what you need to celebrate. And Gata Gata Trails is hosting a free yoga class today at 6:30 at Linear Park. This is open to the public and it is for all fitness levels. So make sure you head on out and enjoy some yoga.
Take advantage of Employee Pricing Plus. That means you get employee pricing and incentives this month. Get this 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L Summit for $67,425. That's right, $67,425. Bigger, better Burns, Mission and McAllen.
You don't need to drop a ton of cash to make your home look like $1 million. You just need to hit up the Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row. Shop top brands like Lazy Boy, Flex Deal, Workholder Amish, and save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Score doorbuster deals before they're gone, and with 60 months no interest, it's easy to refresh any or every room in your home. Amazing selection, quality designs, stylish looks. The Memorial Day Super Sale on now at Furniture Row.
Dear Texas, from the Kilimanjaro region, we bring you Tanzania, a single origin coffee grown for you. With notes of mandarin, hibiscus, and guava in each cup, this premium coffee is part of our Cafe Ole Reserve line. Brought to Texas with love from H-E-B.
It's always tractor season at Rockin' Moose sells, and we know when it comes to your land, you take pride in your work.
Come check out our new line of MT2 to MT7 tractors from 25 to 101 horsepower, four-wheel drive, quick attach front-end loader with skid steer compatible bucket, shuttle shift or hydrostatic transmission with a 6-year warranty. Excel in your field with LS tractors. More tractor, less money.
Best prices in the valley at Rockin' Moose sales, and let us save you a bucket full of money.
Dare to compare before you buy.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to play professional soccer.
I want to play at Carnegie Hall.
At Brownsville ISD, dreams take shape with nationally recognized academic programs, championship athletics, and distinguished fine arts. Success isn't just a goal, it's our tradition. The best choice for your child's journey is Brownsville ISD.
At Square One Dental Implant Center, we believe you deserve the smile that brings out your greatest confidence. Our doctors and staff use the latest technology to restore your smile permanently in less than 24 hours.
I went in at 6 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon. I had a new smile, a new set of teeth, a new chance on life.
Give us a call to schedule your same-day transformation and let us help you get your smile back to square one.
Good afternoon, I'm Christine Galvan, and here's what's making news at this hour.
Just because the government is saying that you're going to be able to come back does not mean you're going to be able to come back. So you really have to be careful.
New reaction from a local immigration attorney on the Trump administration's offer to pay migrants who self-deport $1,000. The offer also covers travel expenses if booked through the CBP Home app. Attorney Carlos Garcia with this message for those who are considering the offer.
Whatever the law is, despite what the government is saying. So if the immigration law is not in your favor right now, it's not going to be in your favor that period of time when you decide to come back.
The White House has said those who self-deport through the app will have a better chance at coming back legally.
We are going to have a nice and cool Monday night under mostly clear skies with low temperatures reaching the lower 70s. We'll have winds into the southeast around 5 to 15 miles an hour. But the heat returns for Tuesday. Mostly sunny, breezy and hot with highs in the upper 90s, even triple digits out west. Winds into the south to southeast at 15 to 25 miles an hour. Heat continues for this week. Back to you, Christine.
That's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news, weather, and sports. Take 5 continues after this.
When choosing between style, comfort, and performance, we chose all of the above. How we get there matters. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
That's the way we're going to run it.
Excuse me, Coach. Think I can help you with that.
Who is this, Coach? This is Leah Wise, the Crash Gal. She's a personal injury attorney and a proven winner.
And the stats to back it up. I've won millions of dollars for injured clients all over Texas.
We're lucky to have her on our team. And you would be wise to listen to her. Huh?
All right, let's get down to business. Who's ready to win?
Injured in an accident? Call Crash Gal today.
Thank you for calling Pronto Insurance.
Oh, I thought I was calling Pronto.
Pronto, tomato. They both mean at once, quickly, immediately, no matter how you pronounce it.
Perfect, because I need insurance pronto.
No problem. Here's your quote for auto, home, and business insurance.
Man, that was pronto.
Hey, you didn't say it pronto.
Pronto, pronto, potato, potato.
Call now and save. Your one-stop shop for all your insurance needs. Pronto Insurance is our name and our promise.
Summer vibes on. South Padre Island is the perfect family escape. Step out of your comfort zone and order anything but the regular. Maybe you'll catch a show. You're gonna need a beach day, nature day, fishing day, and definitely a water slide day. South Padre Island has plenty to do for the whole family. Make it a South Padre summer. Book today.
This is good? Huh? My name is Omar Ochoa from the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, and today we're answering questions from real clients and real people with real insurance problems. I don't have time to be on the phone with my insurance company all day. What do? Stop wasting time dealing with your insurance company by yourself. Hire a property damage expert who can be your legal team fighting for you. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm so that we can help you get the money you need for repairs.
When choosing between style, comfort, and performance, we chose all of the above. How we get there matters. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
We're calling all plant mommies and plant daddies. It is International Day of Plant Health. This next business is going to help you celebrate the right way. Calling all plant lovers, your home away from home has just arrived. Located in Edinburgh, Plant Mommy is the Valley's newest and hottest plant shop.
What I wanted to do with Plant Mommy was bring a fun space, to plant lovers. So I know there's not really many places where people can go in and purchase their plants besides, the regular Lowe's, Home Depot. So I wanted somewhere where people can come in.
Owner and founder Eileen Rocio says the idea for Plant Mommy came from her love of plants, something she picked up while working at her aunt's flower shop.
Oh, before this, I was working at my aunt's flower shop. It's Elva's Flower Shop. She's been in business for about 30 years now. And so from there, we started getting more into the plant business, and we thought it'd be a great idea to do something similar to a flower shop, but just solely plants.
On top of an array of plants, Plant Mommy also carries a variety of crystals, incense, and plant holders. But what makes this place so unique are the hard-to-find inventory Eileen makes sure to keep in stock.
So really, we want to bring in different plants, things that people have never seen before, and a little bit of, what everyone is comfortable with, what everyone is used to. But I think what's different about our plant shop is a lot of times where places that you sell crystals or plants, herbs, it's a very mellow space, and we kind of want to bring it, upbeat, fun, taking pictures in our little selfie area. So, we wanted to do something a little bit more upbeat.
And if you're like me and can't seem to keep a plant alive to save your life, Plant Mommy also offers services to help you along the way.
We offer, different services like helping you with repotting, or, even if it's just a question, we'll give you our best advice as far as our experience with certain plants. So, you can give us a phone call, send us a message. We try to be as responsive as possible, just to help out. Yeah, just bringing a fun space to all plant lovers and, somewhere where everyone can have fun.
You can visit Plant Mommy for yourself at 2260 South Business Highway in Edinburgh. For more information on inventory and upcoming markets and workshops, visit Plant Mommy on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. For Take 5, I'm Millicent Olivares. And we're going to give you guys a heads up. May 15th is Bring Flowers to Someone Day. And a reminder, Plant Mommy has flowers at their shop as well. So if you want to see somebody smile with a beautiful bouquet, make sure you head out there to pay them a visit. They're savory, they're sweet, they are also flavored with scorpion blood, possibly. We are going to check out sweet blazing pickles right after this.
Disney night continues.
Tonight, Idol's bringing more Disney magic with Lin-Manuel Miranda mentoring from Disneyland.
You've got the magic.
Ian Donkey performs and find out which three will compete in the grand finale. American Idol, live tonight on ABC.
Take advantage of Employee Pricing Plus. That means you get employee pricing and incentives this month. Get $11,600 off this 25 Ram 1500 Limited or $8,600 off this 25 Jeep Gladiator Mojave. Bigger, better burns, Mission and McAllen.
Here at the Deep End, we're dedicated to providing a fun, family, and physical experience. And we're more than just an amazing bar that serves your favorite beers and cocktails.
Sunday to Thursday, all day, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 5. If you buy 2 meals and 2 drinks, you get free pool or free golf.
We have new drink specials every day, along with happy hour where you can enjoy $3 16-ounce draft beers or cocktails. Visit the Deep End today, where the beers are cold, food is hot, and the games are fun.
2025, this is your year of home ownership, the year you will become the owner of your own home. With Affordable Homes of South Texas, your dream of owning a safe and affordable home is closer than ever. Secure your family's future and start a new chapter. Visit us at our office in Weslaco and McAllen, or go to www.ahsti.org. Do it now for your family and your future.
Step into the world of innovation at Horizon Montessori Public Schools STEM Academy. Our dynamic curriculum focuses on science, technology, engineering, and math, offering students an immersive, hands-on learning experience. Join us and witness the excitement of our classrooms as students explore, create, and innovate. Choose Horizon Montessori for an education that ignites a passion for STEM and unlocks endless possibilities for the future. Learn today, lead tomorrow. Be a part of the experience.
Reliant is the home of free electricity, so your home can be the home of more flavor, more love. The Flex Your Credits electricity plan serves up your 2 high shoe stays free every week automatically. Then tops it off with $200 in bill credits for even more savings.
Call 1-866-RELIANT or scan the code to learn more.
The Flex Your Credits electricity plan from Reliant. That's power your way.
Movie night has never tasted better. Sweet Blazing Pickles has any and every flavor that you could want. Here with us is the owner, Mr. Sergio Reyna. Sergio, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
So you've brought a very wide spread of pickles here. Talk to us a little bit more about how Sweet Blazing Pickles got started.
So we started actually 14 years ago, and it was with this one right here.
That's the original?
This is the original.
Okay.
So from there, throughout the years, customers, well, it was just, we would make them and give them as gifts or during the season. And then little by little, they would ask me, you have anything hotter? You have anything hotter? And
that's the valley for you, right? We always wanted hotter.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So then our most popular blend began with our habanero blend.
Ooh.
And so a lot of customers, you know, they think habanero and automatically you think it's going to be super spicy, but because of the sweet and the heat, it's just a great balance.
Okay, so if you're like me and maybe, you know, spice is a little scary, these are kind of more well balanced.
Yes.
Okay, but Sergio, I have to pick your brain here. I mean, come on. This is scorpion blood flavored. Now,
Yes.
I'm a Scorpio. I love the name.
Okay.
But please tell me, what is this flavor?
So,
Where did this come
so
from?
that one is actually one of the newest ones that I came out with maybe a few months ago.
Okay.
But that one was, one of our customers said that the habanero and the double habanero was not hot enough.
Wow.
So I came out with the scorpion blood, and it's made with all scorpion chili. So it's the hottest one that we carry.
This is the hottest you carry.
That is the hottest one.
Okay, so a little scary, a little intimidating, but don't worry. Sergio's been kind enough that he also makes some sweet pickles.
Yes.
So you've got a lot of different flavors. Where do these all come from, these ideas?
So I'm a diabetic.
Okay.
As so is the rest of the valley. So out of all of them, only 3 of them have actual sugar added to them. The rest of them are actually sugar-free.
Wow.
The grape, the strawberry pineapple, even our cotton candy, it's sugar-free.
Amazing. Okay, so I don't want to say that these are healthy for you guys, but come on, sugar-free, that just makes it that much better. And so do you sell them in just these jars, or can people get a bigger size just in case they want?
I haven't been asked for a bigger size.
Okay.
But everything is possible.
Perfect.
Everything is possible.
Well, Sergio, I gotta say, I'm very excited. I'm gonna try these off screen because I don't want anybody to see my sour face. But thank you so much for joining us and letting us know a little bit more about these pickles.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And guys, if you want to try some of these, you can follow Sweet Blazing Pickles on their Facebook and Instagram to have one delicious experience. And airing tomorrow, we are going to be watching the Unfolded Poetry Project. It's an interview with our sister station, Noticias RGV, where they will be talking more in depth about the writing workshop session to help you improve your literacy skills. If you want to know more about this event, you can watch the interview tomorrow in Spanish on Buenos Dias Valle. That is channel 5.2 or cable 1240 at 6 a.m. And today, the Lark Branch Library is celebrating Asian American and Pacific Islander Month with sumugashi, or ink floating. That is the traditional Japanese art of decorating paper with inks through water. Now, this event is going to be happening from 6 to 8:30 p.m. today. You do have to register, so make sure you visit their socials for more information. And if you want to get active this evening, Healthier Texas is hosting an in-person Zumba at the Edinburgh Ace Center patio from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Now, the Zumba features aerobic fitness interval training with a combination of fast and slow rhythms that can help tone and sculpt your body. All fitness levels are welcome. And tomorrow morning, the McAllen Public Library has another Women's Health Series event presented by Planned Parenthood and Vail. This event begins at 10 a.m. KRGV is hoping to bring some comfort to children admitted into the hospital once again. As our viewers know, every year we have our KRGV Cares Closet campaign. Now, for 1 week, we ask for monetary donations to help us buy necessities and toys for hospitalized children. You still have 4 more days to donate, and here's how you can do it. Scan that QR code that you see on your screen right now. It's going to take you straight to our donations page. Now, you can donate any amount. We are going to be sharing stories throughout the week, so you can also find more information or catch up on any of the interviews on our website. That is krgv.com. Thank you so much for tuning in today here on Take 5. We're going to see you back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. for more local stories. Make sure you stick around because Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after this.